Yes, we come long way to trade it back and throw it out. What is up, everybody? What is up? What is up? What is up? Texas Drew here. We are live here on the Film Room, downtown Southtown 101 Pub Sports Radio Studios, coming at ya. Oh man, it's just can't. It's awesome today. I'm just like, oh man, on the way over here, I'm just getting all these alerts. My watch is going off, my phone is going off. Pretty much today was what they call at the Disney headquarters, Disney Inventory Day. And today we got a lot of shit when it comes to Marvel and Star Wars, or everybody's underneath that Disney umbrella. But man, I mean, most of this stuff I kind of figured it was coming, of course. We'll get into it. I want to get into it, but there's a lot of stuff on the menu today. A lot of stuff on the menu. It's all coming from the Marvel side, from the Disney side. But let's just jump into the Mandalorian real quick. The past 2 episodes, the Jedi, the tragedy, awesome, fucking amazing. Ahsoka Tano, Rosario Dawson. We finally get to see her we finally get to see a Jedi, and she is badass. Hopefully we get to see her again. If you've seen the episodes, Josie, did you see the episodes, or have you seen the episodes?
I have seen the Ahsoka one. I have not seen the very newest one.
Oh, okay.
I know, yes. But you can talk about it. I'm just going to pretend like I'm not going to hear you.
Right on. Yes, dude. So Rosario Dawson kicked ass. I love that episode, the Jedi episode. I love how you saw a Mandalore and a Jedi team up when you heard in that episode of the history between the Jedi and the Mandalorians. And we finally also, Baby Yoda. Oh, we finally get to know who he is and how fucking strong that little bastard is. And we also get to know his name.
Fucking Grogu.
Dang.
What a tough name.
That's cool. I like it. It's cool. And it was awesome too when the Mando and Ahsoka Tano met. He was like, wait, I come in peace or whatever. And she's like, well, hopefully because of him. And they're speaking to one another. And she was saying that she can't train him because he's clouded with fear. And fear leads to what, Josie?
Fucking gonna kill people and shit.
Yeah, awesome. Leads to the dark side. Yes.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, she's afraid of training him, and she doesn't train him because of that. Fear takes you to the dark side, and of course, he's scared because of what happened. It was an awesome episode, and the way it ended, where he had to take him to a ancient Jedi temple, was just awesome. And then we get into...
I'm just going to let you know now, I'm about to blast music on my headphones, and I'm not going to be able to hear you. So you say whatever you want to say.
Dude!
And then I'll hopefully just reconnect with you here in like 5 minutes, and then you can continue on with your show.
Alrighty. I'll give you the signal window.
Great. But hey, I'll see you in a couple minutes.
All right, for sure. All right. Since Josie is no longer in the room, dude, the tragedy, the episode, the last one, it was just, man, like, we got to see a lot. We got to see one fucking person who's back and awesome. And I already told you on this show how he survived. We get to see Boba Fett, of course, in the latest episode. Sorry, spoiler alert, whatever. You haven't seen it. Oh, well. But, man, he is badass, dude. And it's the same actor who portrayed him, Django, in the first, in the Clone Wars, in the episode 2, Attack of the Clones. And, not the Clone Wars, I'm sorry. That was Ahsoka Tano. But he just wants the armor back. We got to see the old aircraft. Man, it was just awesome to see that armor back in effect. And the whole internet was blowing up saying, how did he survive? Well, let me refresh your memory. The answer was given to us on, I believe it was episode, I think it was the first episode of season 2, where Mando goes in and takes out that giant dragon creature or whatever. And how does he take it down? You know, he takes it down he gets swallowed by the beast with the rifle that he has, that big old cattle prod, shocks the shit out of it with inside, spits it out, and while he does that, he drops grenades or whatever and bombs and blows the shit out of it. That's how Boba Fett survived in his Empire Strikes Back. Yeah. So there you go. There you have it. That's how he survived. So that's how we see him in The Mandalorian, because you got to remember, The Mandalorian is literally set 5 years after Return of the Jedi. So that's why we get to see all this still Empire. Got to see the black saber again. Got to see General. And, Grogu in this one, we got to see his strength. And I know why they want him. We heard about it in the episode before that about fear. And man, fear leads to the dark side. So maybe that's why they want him. They want to harness him, make him the new Sith or somewhat, because we know the Emperor is still alive within this, time frame of Star Wars. So yeah, episode tomorrow. The new episode tomorrow, I think that would be, I think it's the season finale. If not, we got 2 more, and then that would be it of The Mandalorian. So, yep. Well, that's going to be it on The Mandalorian. Now let's go ahead and move on to a Marvel Disney day, man. Like, oh my God. Josie, you back?
Yeah, I am now.
Okay, cool.
That I've taken out my headphones. Yes, I didn't hear a word you said, so that worked out swimmingly. Nice. So this day like I said, on the way over here, my phone was blowing up. I was getting all this stuff. Man, dude, we're getting a lot, of course, from the MCU, but also Star Wars too. 10 spinoffs when it comes to Star Wars, an additional 10 Marvel movies, series for Disney Plus for the theater is coming. Where shall we start? There's a lot of things.
A lot of things.
I think the thing that I think made the most headlines and waves on the Twitter world, and by that, my reading on that is just what got to me and what did I see most people reacting to on my sports-centric timeline was definitely Obi-Wan Kenobi with Hayden Christensen and what's his name? Ewan McGregor, whatever his name is.
That was already in effect. We already knew that was coming down the pipeline and everything like that, but rumors started flowing around about that because of the Obi-Wan series, right? And we know how Anakin Skywalker is within the Clone Wars cartoons and stuff like that. And that's who basically Oktan was trained by, was by Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah, great animated series.
Yes, awesome. And internet does, and what happens if Aiden comes back and you can play Darth and all this other stuff. Well, we got confirmed today that that's happening for the Star Wars side. Big news, as well as for some of the shows. There's one's gonna be called The Bad Batch, which I presume is gonna be about the Bad Batch of stormtroopers or what, like all these there's just a ton of news coming out. Patty Jenkins is signed on, who is the director of Wonder Woman for both of them, is signed on to do a Star Wars series. That's huge. Like, they're signing these people. All these people are jumping on. It's just, my mind is like, it's so much coming in on the way over here. I was like, oh my God, what? Like, it's awesome, dude. I can't believe the outcome that they're coming with. And everybody thought that,
well, what is this Mandalorian series and how's it going to It's working, dude. Every episode of season 2 is freaking awesome and amazing. And then they're coming out with all these other shows. Why are they bringing out Obi-Wan show when Ewan McGregor's coming back? Well, they want to capitalize on it. They have something that they have up their sleeve, you know? I mean, look what, like I said, coming back to The Mandalorian, which is the first original series of Disney Plus. And it's just badass that show helped get over, I believe, 86.6 million subscriptions within 1 year. That's pretty good. And a lot of people are going to keep signing up because it's a possibility that we're going to start getting the movies on to Disney Plus because the way what we're going through right now, just like how HBO Max did. It's a possibility. But it's just crazy, and it's blowing up with all these shows coming in from Star Wars and then coming into, you know, Josie always says it on this show, my baby. And I would like to say the MCU is my baby because I've gone into this thing way back when, even when they first started going through started about talking about the MCU just back in 2007. I was just only what? I don't want to get my age away, but never mind. Anyway, so the shows, movies that are coming with, let's just start with the shows for one. Who is coming into She-Hulk? And oh man, I'm so glad he's back. We're gonna get to see the Abomination. Not to mention, gonna get to see the Abomination, but we're also gonna get to see the actor who played the Abomination from the Incredible Hulk movie with Edward Norton. So Tim Roth is coming back as the Abomination in the She-Hulk series. For one, we're gonna find it. We're gonna see I'm sorry, not Captain Marvel. We're gonna see Miss Marvel appear in Captain Marvel 2. So that's gonna be freaking cool. We're gonna get to see Iman on the big screen. It's just amazing how they're tying in everything. We finally got to hear about who Christian Bale is playing for Thor, Love and Thunder, which is Gore. Oh my God, the Butcher, dude. Oh, I told you I can see it. I said it on this show. If they put him as Gore, we're gonna see that American Psycho come out. Oh, I can't wait. Watch. I just unplugged myself. That's how excited I am. Christian Bale with what?
It's gonna be good. I can't wait.
It's gonna be good.
I can't believe that Disney has decided. You know what? Everyone likes Star Wars and Marvel, so let's just make a shitload of Star Wars and Marvel.
Yes, dude, and it's good. I think it's gonna happen. It's gonna hit. They've been hitting. They haven't missed yet. We know about the new Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantum Mania. That's the new title for that one. We know about. Finally, it's official. We saw it before on the last Comic-Con that anybody's seen about Mahershala Ali playing Blade. It's confirmed his movie is coming. So yes to that. Blade is going to be in the MCU. Woo! And not to mention Wesley Snipes' Blade, once again, was the first Marvel movie. History. Learn it. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is set for 2023. So yes, awesome to that. You know, we're going to see the Suicide Squad come out on HBO Max. Well, at least I am. And if you want to get HBO Max and if you don't have it, it's going to be $14.99. There you go. Finally got the price.
I didn't know we were sponsored by HBO Max now.
I didn't know we were sponsored by HBO Max, but I know who we are. Sponsored by, brought to you by Bars. Built Bars. I don't know why I always say start off with bars, but anyways, it's Built Bars, 20% off on your first order. Promo code Pub Sports, BuiltBars.com. You know, just Built Bars is awesome. You know, I think I'm gonna do that this time. I was telling, you know, Amanda Rogan, she's like, you know what? I don't really want to try this, and she's just like, fine, whatever, do what you want.
Her.
Yeah, no. But yes, it's 20% off on your first order. Promo code PubSports. It's BuiltBars.com. Oh, look. Hi, babe. She's tuning in. So also we got the confirm of the slate for Loki, the series. The date is in for that, which is coming out on May 2021. What's also crazy and cool about this, it's just a little side note, still sticking with the Disney umbrella, but I'm gonna give out my jewel in a minute, my big jewel in a minute. Chris Evans is gonna be leading Buzz Lightyear's origin movie for Pixar. So Captain America is gonna be the new Buzz Lightyear. How about that?
Wait, what?
Yes. Wait, what? Exactly. Chris Evans to lead the Buzz Lightyear origin movie
Wait a second.
for Pixar.
Wait a second. Hold on. Hold the phone. Is Toy Story not his origin story? Wait a second. Are we gonna see the?
I think we're actually gonna see the real Buzz Lightyear. Like where the maybe the toy concept came from. So yeah.
You know what, Andrew? I like the idea better of us just getting to watch him get put together in the factory. That's his origin story.
Well, I mean, it's
how it's made, Buzz Lightyear.
But it's kind of cool. Hi again. But that's kind of funny, right? That's what they said today so far. Oh, and also we're gonna get a holiday special for Guardians of the Galaxy from James Gunn, which is kind of cool. But of course, that won't debut until 2022.
Of course, nothing ever is like, oh, it's gonna be next month.
It's exciting though. It's exciting. You know what? Even War Machine's getting his own series. It's called Armor Wars.
Everyone gets their own series. Everything Marvel.
It's gonna happen. And you know what? The crown jewel. I've always been saying it. I've already said it. We've seen it. We've seen the Baxter building. You know where I'm going. Fantastic Four is literally coming. And to helm the movie is the director who put it in his movie. John Watts is going to helm the Fantastic Four movie. And of course, if you don't know that name by now, it's the director of the first two Spider-Man films. And once again, the Baxter building is the part where Spider-Man is flying through the atrium, where he's going to go pick up MJ and they're going to go for a swing. Where basically the Avengers Tower used to be, that's who bought it. I've been saying it on the very start of this show. That's who bought the Avengers Tower. So we're going to get to see the Fantastic Four. We're going to get to see Mr. Fantastic. We're going to get to see Invisible Girl. We're going to get to see the Human Torch. We're going to get to see the Thing done the right way. Not like this shit Fox put out. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Chris Evans version of the Fantastic Four was pretty good for its time. I was in high school when that came out, so it was pretty good for its time.
You old man.
Hey,
watch
your tone, mister.
I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Fast.
Go for it.
Who is your favorite Fantastic Four? And my second question on top of that one, while you think of that, is who would you want to see? Just like anyone you want to see in the Fantastic Four actor-wise. Could be any of the four or however many there are, 4 or 5, I don't know.
Who would I want to see play?
Any of them.
Well, for me, of course, would be the Human Torch, because Johnny Storm was sort of a teenager young guy, and at the time when I'm a
teenager young guy.
Being
I wanted to flip bikes and such, and then turn on fire and then fly away.
I just want to say flame on. Yeah, I think that's pretty much why.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I just really want to say flame on. And the actor who would play, God. Okay, if they're gonna stick with sort of the age group of or his age of Johnny Storm, which is like usually 20, 21, 18, sometimes around there. Dude, I don't know. I would have to be honest with you. Here, there's an actor I think I have on my mind. I can't really say his name right now, but I'm gonna look it up right now, and it's gonna come to me. Timothy something.
Chalamet?
Yes.
There's not a lot of Timothys that act.
Well, you know,
I mean, I'm not. I don't know.
I
many
know
actors.
some Timothys that act
Let me
or
tell
that
you,
did.
if you give me a lineup of people and told me to pick out Timothy Chalamet, I would just simply not be able to. I just know he's a person.
I just know he's a person. Yes, I would choose him to be Johnny Storm. I think he can play that cocky type of a character. You would probably have to bulk up a little bit because he is pretty skinny. But
Let me tell you, he definitely is skinny.
yeah, he would have to bulk up a lot. But unless they want to keep, I mean, the original Johnny Storm was, sleek and slim, so they could go that way. But
you know what sucks about this is that there's so many good actors in the MCU already that you're like, man, I would want Mark Ruffalo to be Mr. Fantastic, but that can't happen. So.
No. With that, that's gonna be John.
There's just so many good people.
Krasinski and his wife. That's who's gonna be Mr. Fantastic. And
John Krasinski, The Office.
Yes.
Wow.
John Krasinski gonna be Mr. Fantastic, and his wife, which is, hold on, I can never first say her name at the top of my head. It's not Amy Adams.
Emily Blunt.
There you go, Emily Blunt. Yes, that's gonna be Invisible Girl. Why not? Husband and wife, let them have the chemistry on the screen.
Yes, yeah. Hey, sure.
That's right there. So already you got right there. You got your Mr. Fantastic. You got your Invisible Girl. You got your Human Torch. Now, who can play Thing?
Someone old and bald. That's what I learned.
I mean,
man, you know who would have been great for this? You know what? They could fuck around and do this. Why don't we just let Vin Diesel be fucking?
Why? I can see that. Okay, have the deep voice.
Yeah,
why not?
Let's just let Vin Diesel just make double dipping some money right there.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah, he's only a voice actor with Groot.
Yeah, I can do that.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
That'd be cool.
Each other.
That would be cool. That would be so badass. I can see that. So, well, look, there you go. You got your lineup right there. You're
welcome.
Your Fantastic Four. There you go, Marvel. There you go. Which probably half of it is probably correct. Which with Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Girl, that's where I got my money on. If this was a bet, straight up,
sure.
I would literally go to mybookie.ag and bet. That would be that. If they had it up there, that would be my first bet. And you know why it would be my first bet? Because it'd be 50% off of your first bet. All you gotta do is a deposit of $100 minimum, bruh. There you go. mybookie.ag. That's what I would do for real, straight up. That's my money on right there. And another thing, what's cool, I already said it on this show that they shouldn't, do already, is that they've already announced Chadwick Boseman will not be replaced as Black Panther. So there you go. Which means, in my opinion, I think they're gonna go with Shuri as the new Black Panther. We saw her on the A-Force photo and all that stuff on Endgame, and it's a possibility that they might literally roll Chadwick's passing in the movie. So we'll see.
There's nowhere that they can do that. Yeah, there has to be Shuri.
Yeah, I think so too, dude. I totally agree that. Yeah.
You want to talk about my favorite superhero?
Lay it on me.
Some very exciting news broke yesterday about a famous superhero. Was in a previous movie.
Okay.
And this is the third installment of this new series of an old hero. Yeah, it's a multiverse kind of thing,
The Superman?
It is, in fact, Spider-Man.
Oh, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, my boy, Dr. Octopus, the original actor.
I was going to get into that, dude. Yes, good. You're awesome. Good segue, bro. Yes.
Yes, these movies were my childhood. I watched these movies. I watched.
Did you see the animated series at all?
I saw
the 90s one.
No.
No, I'm saying you have Disney Plus. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, no, I have not watched the animated series.
Check it out.
But no, I binge watched the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, so I know those like the back of my dick. So shout out! I'm very, very excited for the multiverse. Andrew Garfield. I'm very high on Andrew Garfield.
Dude, it's gonna be crazy, dude.
My wife, Emma Stone's coming back as
My wife.
as my favorite character she's played.
Is
So.
that your boyhood voice?
Yeah, my wife.
My wife.
So shout out to her too.
Yeah, dude. So we already got Jamie Foxx confirmed. Now we're getting Alfred Molina is coming back as Doc Ock. Now everybody's saying is too much, crammed into one movie. I think it's setting up for something bigger. And I'll go into that movie in a little bit because there's been more news still dropping as I speak about stuff coming into the MCU. So back to Spider-Man 3. It's turning into the Sinister Six, and it's going to be the multiverse of the Sinister Six, I think. And we're going to see Toby. We're going to see Andrew. We're going to see Tom. Maybe we'll even see fucking Miles Morales because he's in there somewhere. Possibility.
So can I pitch you my this isn't even like a pitch. Just like I know this is gonna happen and I need to see it.
Okay.
There has to be a point in the movie where we see fucking Toby, Andrew Garfield, and fucking Tom Holland all together, and they have to recreate the fucking meme. They have to do it. They fucking have to do it. They have to do it. They have to do that. And then they have to, and then right after they do that moment, because if they don't do that, then fucking burn the whole movie.
Well, I mean, if you think, because they look in Black Panther, they did, what are those?
Yeah, so they have to. They have to do that.
They're irrelevant with the times. And you got to remember that it's going to be 2025 when all these movies come out in the MCU.
Andrew.
No. I said in the MCU. I'm saying in the storyline. I'm not saying like that's when they're coming out. No. I'm saying it within the storyline since Endgame, the year is 2025. Okay.
So, but still, they have to do the meme. They have to do the meme, of course. And you have to get all the Spider-Mans together. That means the animated ones have to be there. That means the fucking Detective Spider-Man that's in black and white has to be there.
So you're talking about all this in the live action Spider-Man?
Yes, the animated ones have to be there with the live action ones. I don't want to see a fucking live action Miles Morales right now. That's not what I want. I want to see the animated one with the live action people as well, so we can get that cross brand and full dimensional.
I mean, you got it in the game, in the Spider-Man game for the PS5.
Yeah,
so
sure. Great, awesome. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, Sony, dude, they got it. It's,
lean into the fucking cross dimension thing.
I know we couldn't even see Venom in this one. Possibility.
I don't know why Venom isn't in it.
I know, me too.
Where does Venom up to nowadays?
Well, we're just waiting for Let There Be Carnage. It's supposed to come.
Yeah, sure.
Was supposed to be out next year.
Andrew, like I said, you tell me all these things, and then I get excited about them, and then you tell me, hey, they're coming out in 2026.
It's the show. I mean, what do you want me to do? That's what they do, but the latest, I mean, they're coming out within 2 to 3 years.
Sure, yeah,
no.
It's awesome to hear all these things coming out in 3 years. I can't wait.
I mean, going into the multiverse with the Doctor Strange 2, we're gonna see American Chavez, which is the first Latin superhero.
Oh, I'm all the way in now. Okay,
in the Doctor Strange multiverse. So yeah,
I'm gonna come in here with my Venezuelan flag, and when he comes on the screen, I'm like, you guys are bad. Let's go.
You guys.
We've got one on the board.
I mean, it's cool, and we're gonna see Doctor Strange in the Spider-Man 2 because he's already listed on the movie for the casting. So it's the MCU's fine, everybody can see what they're gonna do because you lost Iron Man and he's dead, and Captain America is old.
Yeah,
we're gonna see what's gonna go on in the Winter Soldier and Falcon. That's coming out in 2 or 3 months. WandaVision's coming out in January. We're okay. It's okay, Josie. WandaVision's got you covered.
Yeah, no, I've heard good things about WandaVision from you and from other sources. I don't know. Here's a recommendation that I hope you follow. I as you might know, as my people that listen to Post Porch Radio frequently know, I'm a podcast person.
Yes, sir.
Podcast frequently, and one of my favorite podcasts is called Binge Mode. They do breakdowns of popular things. Like they started off with Game of Thrones. They did a episode by episode breakdown, and They went to Harry Potter, and they've done other things. Now they're doing Marvel. So they're doing movie by movie. Then they've gotten to Age of Ultron,
Mm-hmm.
and they talked about WandaVision and what it could look like. And I was like, oh, okay. So
yeah, it's she's creating her own reality, bro.
yeah, and I learned
She's-
about her twins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I said I'm on the show too.
Yeah, I learned about them again. Yeah, hey Andrew, I told you. You tell me about things, and then I'm like, dude, they're not gonna come out for like 6 years. And I forget about them, and then I learn them again.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, if you want,
there's our podcast recommendation for you. Why don't you go listen to Binge Mode? And,
binge mode.
yeah,
We'll do.
Go listen to the episodes about Marvel and all the movies, and go watch them again. That's what I actually started doing recently. I'm rewatching all the Marvel movies.
No, I do it all the time.
Yeah, no, but I'm doing it in a conscious order this time. It's
Oh,
good
okay.
falling asleep material.
It's good falling
It's a
asleep.
good time. It's a good time.
Well, I mean, they already got the dates out. The dates dropped. So what we got Thor: Love and Thunder coming out on May 5th of 2020.
Which seems like forever.
It does seem like forever, but it will be here. All these are coming out for 2020 because we already got the slate for 2021. So Black Panther's coming out on July 8th of 2020. Let's see here. Captain Marvel 2, November 11th of 2020. So, dude, I'm just ready. And of course, Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness will be coming out on March 25th of 2020. So, yes, dude. And not to mention, dude, we still got the What If series coming out this coming up year too, which is one of the last times you'll hear Chadwick Boseman's voice as T'Challa, but there's also his latest movie, which is coming out, his last movie that he filmed, which is coming out on Netflix, which is called Mama Rain Black Bottom, which is basically based on an old jazz musician. It's based on a true events, and that would be the last movie that Chadwick Boseman ever did, was that movie. So that's also coming out on Netflix. Not to mention, we're getting some adult content on Disney Plus. What I mean by adult content is that Disney Plus is going to be rolling out Star. And Star is basically the adult versions where you can get adult content. For instance, you know how they bought Fox and now they have their own Fox movies, which is like Kingsman, of course, all the Logan movie. All that is going to be on Star. So that's going to be all adult content. So there you go. So if that's going to be adult content for on the Disney platform, Deadpool 3 is definitely coming down the road. So granted, we didn't
2045.
No, it'll be here I would say by the next 4 years. We're gonna hear it when there's gonna be a next time a big event.
The next presidential election. We'll fucking get this.
Well, you'll be here before you know it. They're not gonna, dude. It's already been done. It's been said. They're gonna bring Deadpool 3. He's not gonna change a thing.
Gonna be dead by then.
The star
COVID
streaming
22 is coming for us, Andrew. You saw the movie. Archie Andrews told me.
Archie Andrews told me. Well, it's a possibility. You just never know, dude. They're not gonna let that die. That's literally $1 billion franchise. It's not even a franchise. It's just 2 movies. So no, it's not gonna happen. No, I forbid it. And by the way, for all the adults out there, Hocus Pocus 2 and a Sister Act 3 is also coming down the pipeline as well. But dude, I'm just ready. I'm just ready. God, I'm just ready. And also, late breaking news. This is literally just happened, dropped right now. Tommy Tiny Lester. If you don't know who he is or that name, maybe you remember him as Debo or Zeus from No Holds Bars, that Hulk Hogan movie.
Terrible.
He has passed away at the age of 62. So R.I.P. to Tiny. It was a big dude, man. It was a big
2020
dude.
has claimed another one.
Yes. Another one.
A person that large living to 67 is just a fucking shock. So shout out to him.
62.
62. Sorry. There you go. Even worse.
Well, I think that's the going age rate nowadays for for that. So I'm not that far behind.
Hey, you're right there.
But another thing on Marvel for Captain Marvel 2, we are going to see Monica Rambeau in Captain Marvel 2. Of course, we are going to see her in WandaVision. So boom, another tie-in to the series into the theaters right there. I'm just ready, dude. They just literally blew my mind today. I thought like the Warner Brothers last week with the whole put everything on HBO Max and shit was badass. This just tops that. And this is not even coming on Disney Plus. Well, the MCU movie so far, but the series, yeah. Damn, I'm so ready. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. Oh, and by the way, if you can, Josie, real quick, try to find an exclusive clip of the Loki series.
Oh, he gets a series? No, I mean, everyone gets.
Well, he already had a series down the pipe. That was like one of the first series that was announced.
Well, I mean, when you're in there, you're in the Marvel money. It must be nice. It must be nice, just like fucking Robert Downey Jr. He did his job. He did his work. He laid the foundation. He's dead now. And now he just gets to collect all these residuals.
Dude. Oh, it's just like freaking like Jon Favreau too. I mean, them two pretty much started the MCU. He was the first director for Iron Man, you know?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And now look what he's doing with Star Wars.
Must be nice.
Must be nice.
Must be nice to be put in charge of these things.
Very nice. Very nice.
All right, are you ready for your beloved Loki?
I haven't seen it yet, so let's go.
You haven't seen it yet?
No, I have not. So we're gonna get some live reactions.
Oh, how fun!
Yeah.
Get your hands off.
There he goes. Where is he?
You're taking me somewhere to kill me.
No, I'm taking you someplace to talk.
What the
Where
hell,
I
Owen
might
Wilson?
talk.
Yep.
But you
I
do
said that on the
to
show.
lie, which you just did. Because we both know you love to talk.
How long have you been here?
I don't know. It's hard to say. You know, time passes differently here in the TVA.
What does that mean?
You'll catch up.
Glorious. Brother.
What?
Now, you better be ready.
What? It's like an agent.
Come on. What did you expect?
There's a lot of good clips in there.
Dude.
A lot of good clips in
That
there.
was a good freaking little trailer.
Yeah, there's a lot of good.
That
clips.
wasn't a clip, that was a trailer.
I'm gonna back up because there's some things you gotta see. Is there someone wielding Thor's hammer in this? I saw a hammer being
It's a
thrown around.
possibility.
You know?
You did say brother.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's so many just quiet moments. Like I really like cleaned up Loki. Cleaned up Loki looks real
Suddenly
nice.
looks like
though.
an agent, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
See, you just missed it right there too. But there's some person, swinging around a hammer.
well, it could be Beta Ray Bill.
Yeah, so there's a person right there. But we'll see.
We'll check it out. You never know, man. But I'm telling you, dude, they know their shite. And this is basically 2012 Loki. Because we all know the Loki for Infinity War literally died. Okay. So this is the Loki from 2012. Remember that. So this is another multiverse Loki. Boom. Another one. That multiverse is spreading out. Let's see how DC's multiverse is gonna happen with the Flash.
I love how DC has had the Zack Snyder cut. That's what everyone's talking about. There's
It's supposed to be coming out sooner than you think too. That they said this might come out like either February
Andrew.
or end of
We've
January.
been talking about the Zack Snyder cut for as long as I know.
Well, I
you,
said it
and
was supposed to hit the
just-
summer, but it got pushed up a little bit, so it could be February or January or March.
Well, the point of this is that the Zack Snyder cut's been the only thing really that DC has, and then Marvel and Disney just put out their dicks on the table and just said, "Look, guys, this is it. This is what we got.
Let's whip it out and see who's bigger."
What you got now? You got this like 4-hour, 6-hour movie. Well, we've got literally like 10-hour shows coming. So what are you gonna do now?
Dude.
And all of them will probably hit.
Yeah. All of them probably reach 1 billion if they ever hits the theaters. But I mean, if they put on the streaming service and do like how they did it with Mulan, you have to get that premiere access. People are gonna buy it anyway, so it doesn't matter either way. They're still gonna win. But yeah, dude, I'm all ready. I'm all ready. Well, let's go ahead and switch it up to them sports, brah. Let's go tackle them sports. And actually, right now, there's actually at halftime for the Rams and Patriots. Rams are actually leading the Patriots 17-3. Huh, how about that? Well, of course, there's no Tom Brady on the other side. And Cam Newton is just awful.
6.
Just awful.
So he's not having a nice day.
He's awful. Just awful. But the NBA, man, it's literally around the corner. I think the Spurs actually play this weekend in a preseason game. I don't
Feels weird as shit.
It's just wow, yeah, like we're gonna see KD come back with Brooklyn. Of course, LeBron's defending his title. We're gonna see some Luka. Paul George just got locked down by the Clippers for an extension of 135 million. Not to mention he's getting paid another 35 million on top of that for this year.
Is that good?
That's fuckers getting paid.
That's all right, I guess.
I guess so. It's not like Patrick Mahomes.
All right, well, the Spurs got to be on full-on tank. This is the year to tank because the next draft class is fucking
stout.
deep.
Yeah.
Well, and my baby boy, my real one true baby boy right now, Cade Cunningham. He's the truth. He's gonna be the guy. I'd hate to see him in San Antonio. I truly hate to see him.
Where would you rather him be going?
I don't really care, to be honest. He's a point guard at 6'7", though. So, that's a large boy.
Yeah.
I understand that the Spurs have all-world point guard DeJounte Murray, and they simply couldn't. They simply don't need another point guard. But whatever. He's just.
Or they're probably going small ball. Like everybody else in the freaking league.
Well, and this is Popovich's last year too. So
yeah, I think so too. And then Becky's coming up. I think that's why she hasn't gotten a job yet, or hasn't even taken one, because I'm pretty sure she's gotten college offers, but I think she's literally waiting to be the Spurs head coach. She's been with that organization for a very, very long time, almost gonna be 8 years now, which is crazy. She's the pioneer. She's gonna be the first one, and Pop's gonna do it right. He doesn't want to, he doesn't like to make history, he says, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. History will be made. So, history was made the other day. It was a couple of weeks ago for the female kicker for Vanderbilt. There you go. So it's coming. It's coming. Yeah, dude, the NBA season is like here quick, dude. I mean, Christmas is the official start date, or the 23rd is the official start date of the NBA season. And West is deep, East wide open between Milwaukee, maybe Brooklyn, but I guess everything's got to go through LA again. I hate to fucking say it, but
Yeah,
it is what it is.
I'm seeing a lot of Clippers repeat.
It is what it is.
Clippers, Lakers, but it's very frustrating.
It is what it is. Yeah. That's what happens when you got the money. You can flaunt it. Big city, big town, whatever. It's all right. I'm good with my 5 titles.
Okay, small market Andrew.
I'm good.
Actually, hey, we need to chat about something.
What's up?
We can end the show with this because this is a good topic. We might take up some of our time. The University of Texas football athletic program is not doing what they expected to do, and I've heard through the grapevine that
bring it on,
Tommy Hurts. It's about that time. The sun's getting real low for Tom, and he needs to go to sleep.
Yeah,
and Scarlett Johansson's rubbing his hand. Say, hey, buddy, it's time. It's time to go to bed. He's gonna sing him a lullaby. And then Urban Meyer, who said he doesn't want the job, but he will be convinced by Texas money. He will come in and apparently take the program, right? That's how it's supposed to go?
Yeah. It's, that's what the dominoes could happen and take effect, but if that doesn't happen, I mean, I said Urban's probably the head coach in waiting. Like I said, there's either he'll go to Texas or he'll go to Notre Dame, one of the two.
The real question is Tom already fired? Is that a done deal?
Well, he didn't play his last game. He didn't win out. So, yeah. Okay, like I said on the show, the only reason why they won the Sugar Bowl that year was because of that senior class that they had. That senior class has been, that year has been through some shit over the 4 years that they were there. Especially when losing to Kansas, like how they lost that between those 4 years span that they were there. So that's the reason why they won the Sugar Bowl, because of that senior class. And yes, they did have some good junior talent with Calvin Johnson and Humphreys. And of course, Sam Ehlinger was coming into his own at the time. But that's the reason why they won the Sugar Bowl. And it wasn't Tom Herman's kids. Those were Charlie Strong's kids. They just bought into Tom Herman's system and what he brought when he came in, coming from Houston. And that's how it is in the college football world. You're the young gun doing what you're doing in a small town, in a small market, not a small market, but in a small university in Houston. Came from the offensive coordinator from Ohio State, went to Houston, and then went to either it was going to be LSU or Texas, and he chose Texas because he was a graduate assistant there. And he was there when Ricky Williams won the Heisman, so he had ties to the school, but you're only as good as you coach. You can bring in all this talent, and it has dwindled down since he came in, of bringing in top talent, because everybody has gone and left out of state. I mean, when he first came in, he brought in that top 5 or top 3 class. And then after that, because he was a young coach, he brought that in. And then after, actually a top 10 on his first year, then he brought in the top 3 second year after that. And then the third year, it just started dwindling down. So you can recruit, but you got to buy into what you're selling. So his time on the 40 acres is pretty much up. When it comes to Urban Meyer, he says he doesn't want to coach it. I saw it on the Kansas State game when they were playing on Fox. He does the halftime show. They were bringing it up about how Tom Herman's in hot water, and he's just like this.
Yeah, he is.
He was quiet, didn't say shit. And he says that he doesn't want to coach because he's still dealing with his health issues.
Sure.
But, it could be all smoke. It could be not. But the feria's there. And plata talks. So all they do is they can just wave him that money bag in his face, send him that G5 to wherever he wants to go across the country. And not to mention, if he does come to the University of Texas, all that in-state talent, those 5-star recruits that keep leaving and going out of state, fuck no. They're going to come back and they're going to bring that program back to glory. That's if Urban Meyer comes. Now, if he doesn't, is that another year for Tom Herman because of the whole situation of COVID and all this other stuff? And we know the players get an extra year because of the COVID eligibility and all that stuff.
Please fucking tell me Sam Ellinger doesn't get an extra year.
Yo, he's allowed. There are all of them. Whoever played this year are allowed an extra year of eligibility.
Holy shit!
Any college football player.
You're telling me that
I'm not
Sam
saying he's
Ellinger
gonna
might be back?
stay. No. I think he's going. He's
Where's he going? He's not going to NFL.
He's got invited to the Senior Bowl as a quarterback. He's gonna show us something at the Senior Bowl and what he can do. He will get drafted. Not gonna be a high pick or anything. You know what I'm saying? But he'll be drafted. He'll be one of the 247 players that be drafted. Maybe he could be Mr. Irrelevant. Who knows? But he will be drafted. And he's a semifinalist for the what is it? Was it the Maxwell? No, O'Brien Trophy for one of the best quarterbacks in the country. So
cool.
Hey, whatever. But yes. There you have it. Now, hold on, let me get in this real quick. If Urban Meyer doesn't come to Texas, is Tom Herman staying for another year? Maybe because of I said maybe, but if he doesn't, who is that coach that is out there if Urban doesn't come in?
Can I give you two names?
Go.
Well, the first obvious one's Luke Fickell at Cincinnati. He's done a great job.
Yeah.
I actually would like him to go to Oklahoma State, but Oklahoma State won't do that.
No, Mike Gundy's gonna be there until he says I'm done.
Yeah, fuck him. My real suggestion. I saw this on some Reddit, or not Reddit. I guess it was like a Texas fan page, message board, whatever. I saw this. This is the lead of the article, the lead picture. Jeff Traylor of UTSA. Jeff Traylor of UTSA.
No.
I know what you're gonna say. You're Andrew's like, my name. I'm Andrew. This is the University of Texas. We hire the big name coaches.
No,
we can't hire UTSA coach.
No,
what the hell?
I didn't say that.
No, I think he's done a great job with this program.
He has. He's done more than any other person since Larry Croker started the program.
Literally, yes. I mean, there's only been one other coach, but whatever. That's fine. We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about that. He's gotten this team to respectability. They don't have a quarterback. Frank Harris is not a good quarterback. I don't care what you tell me. Frank Harris really is not a good quarterback. They have the best running back.
Yep. Okay, he's gonna win. He's gonna be the best running back in the nation.
He's not the best running back.
He's gonna
win
the nation. He's gonna win the Maxwell Award.
Sure. He's not. There's no way.
I think so. Finalist at least.
He'll be a finalist, sure. But he's at Cincy McCormick, who's turned into a top 5 running back in the nation now, apparently, which is awesome. And the defense is fine.
I think he's almost on a 2,000-yard season, isn't he?
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, he's on that pace.
So I just don't understand. I mean, he's that kind of guy. He's your fucking snake oil salesman Texas guy. He'll recruit the state like hell. He'll try to get his dudes. And I feel like the only he's Texas. He is Texas. And I feel like he could be the guy that would be like, we're gonna fucking bring it back.
I can see him as the dark horse of that. I
don't get see, I understand Todd Herman's a local guy. You thought that was going to work.
No, between the two, if you had if I had the option between the two, either of Tom Herman or
New Year start. I mean, it's the devil I guess.
No, I would actually go with. I would literally go pick out the coach from the UTSA because what he's done with. I mean, like I said, it's that young dog. It's not the size of the fight, it's the fight of the dog. And what he's doing down here in UTSA with that program is fucking awesome. 3 times he had to deal with 3 starting quarterbacks because they were injured or whatever, and they done with it. They found a running back in McCormick. He's from Judson, so he's a local boy. He knows how to win because Judson was a winning program. So he is recruiting, not to mention inside the San Antonio area or on the outskirts of New Braunfels and all that, but he's also recruiting outside of Texas.
And the thing is, like I said, he's super Texas. He's all about Texas, that Texas pride. That's what you want. I think the only fucking job
birds up, I mean, hell yeah.
The only job I think he could leave for is Texas. That is like that's everything.
Well,
he says
the
is
money's
that.
there. The money
He doesn't
is there
get
for
paid
him.
shit.
No,
at
he's
UTSA.
not. He's not even. I think $1
I-
million coach.
I did the research because I was doing the research because I looked at the basketball.
Bring the T
program.
train. That's what I call him. Bring him up.
Yeah, I looked at the basketball program and I was like, that's a fucking mess. Because I was the guy that 3 years ago said Rick Pitino, let's fucking hire him. And now the basketball team sucks ass. But I mean, Trailer makes $600,000 around there. Like all Texas has to do is like, you know what?
Here's $1 million.
Yeah,
That's
here's $1 million.
Here's
$1
$1 million
and a
for
half.
4 years.
Jeff Trailer's like, yes, sir. Thank you. No
You get
problem.
to fly that G5 anywhere you want. Everything is on us. Here's your mansion for your wife and kids. Yeah.
I mean, fucking, because all these big names have just been absolute shit. Charlie Strong was a big name before he got to
Because
Texas.
of Louisville.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
shit the bed, unfortunately. I mean, Todd Herman was the fucking guy at Houston. He shit the bed now. It's just, maybe let's adjust our focus here. Maybe let's go for a small time coach, or Andrew. Let's just say fuck it. Let's say Mac. I'm sorry. Let's forgive our sins.
I said that
Let's
too
forgive our
on
sins.
ESPN one time too. When they were doing the show, I put it on Facebook, and they were like, "Nah, leave him in North Carolina." I'm like, "Yeah, look what he did to that program."
Yeah, leave him in North
just leave him in
Carolina.
North Carolina. Because the way he already got us
Okay.
national champion. That's either here or there. But we'll see how it goes, folks. That's gonna be it for the film room. Is there gonna be a new coach at University of Texas? We don't know. We'll find out.
Is there
at
going
the
to
end
be a
of the
new
season.
coach at the University of UTSA? Who knows?
Well, we'll find out. But this is the film room. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate it. We'll see you next Thursday. Don't forget to wash your hands, wear your mask, stay 6 feet apart. I am out. Peace.